Good morning, students. Can you see the PPT? Can anyone reply to this?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Last class we discussed definitions and some of the basic terminologies used in geotechnical engineering, like a degree of saturation, dry density, and specific gravity, bulk unit weight, void ratio, porosity. These are the things we discussed in last class. And we solved one of the relationship, that is relationship between voids ratio and porosity. And today's class, one more, that is the derivation or mathematical relationship, that is derive the expression for unit weight of partially saturated soil and hence derive for the unit weight of two-phase system. In examination you can expect this, that is the derivation for 5 to 6 marks. Okay, that is gamma b is equal to g. Gamma b is nothing but a bulk unit weight, gamma b. G, capital G, is nothing but a specific gravity of soil, and E is the void ratio, and SR is degree of saturation. Gamma W is unit weight of water, and 1 is the constant value, and again E is the void ratio. With the reference of three-phase diagram, we already discussed in the last class three-phase diagram. This is the three-phase diagram. Here soil, water and air. That is weight of soil, we call it as a WS. Weight of water, that is WW. Weight of air, that is WA. Total weight of volume equals voids equals weight of air plus weight of water, that is weight of voids, that is WV. Volume of voids is equal to volume of air plus volume of water. See, with the help of this three-phase diagram, again gamma B is equal to, gamma B means that is the unit weight, bulk unit weight, gamma B equals W is the weight of soil divided by V is the volume of soil, total volume of soil. Here W is equal to weight of water plus weight of soil plus weight of air. Weight of air is 0 and volume equals, total volume equals volume of voids plus volume of soil. Volume of voids is nothing but a volume of air plus volume of water. We call it as a volume of voids, that is VV. Okay. Here gamma B is equal to weight of water divided by volume of soil. See, weight of water divided by volume of soil, because we are dividing the numerator and denominator by volume of soil, that is Vs, plus weight of A divided by volume of soil. See, weight of soil divided by volume of soil, that is Ws divided by Vs. Again, divided by volume of voids divided by volume of soil, plus volume of soil divided by volume of soil, that is Vs divided by Vs. Now Vs gets cancelled, that is 1. Okay, and weight of soil divided by volume of soil, we call it as a unit weight of soil. Unit weight of soil is equal to weight of soil divided by volume of soil. Okay, and next, unit weight of water equals weight of water divided by volume of water, that is unit weight of water. So cross multiplication, weight of water is equal to volume of water into unit weight of water, that is gamma W. Therefore gamma B is equal to unit weight of water into volume of water divided by volume of soil plus gamma S, unit weight of soil, divided by E plus 1. Unit weight of soil is equal to G into gamma W, that is unit weight of water. You can see in a right hand side within a bracket, that is the gamma S is equal to G into gamma W. And the G is equal to unit weight of soil divided by unit weight of water, that is specific gravity G. Okay, and again weight of volume is equal divided by weight of soil is equal to E, that is void ratio E. And weight of water divided by volume of voids is SR, that is degree of saturation. So therefore, gamma B, that is unit weight of bulk unit weight of soil, equals gamma W, that is unit weight of water, into G plus, G means specific gravity, G plus SR into E, that is the degree of saturation into E, divided by 1 plus E. We already discussed in the last class, degree of saturation for dry soil is nothing but a moisture content or water content for dry soil, that is 0. Therefore, gamma B is equal to gamma D. Here, gamma B bulk unit weight is absent. Instead of bulk unit weight, we call it as a gamma D, that is unit weight of dry unit weight, gamma D. Therefore, gamma D is equal to G into gamma W, G into gamma W divided by 1 plus E. In some of the examination, in some of the previous year examination question paper, you can see derive the expression, that is gamma D is equal to G into gamma W divided by 1 plus E, that is dry unit weight relationship. Okay, and some of the examination they will ask both the things, that is the relationship of gamma B, gamma D and gamma saturation, that is gamma sat. Next one, for the saturation soil, fully completely saturated soil, for example lake soil, that is SR is equal to 100% or 1. Therefore gamma B is equal to gamma saturated. Gamma saturated is equal to G, that is the specific gravity, G plus E, that is the small e is the void ratio, and gamma W is the unit weight of water, divided by 1 plus E, that is the void ratio, 1 plus E. Next, the relationship, that is gamma dash is equal to G specific gravity, G minus 1, 1 is the constant value, into gamma W unit weight of water, divided by 1 plus E, that is the void ratio, 1 plus E. Gamma dash is equal to gamma saturation minus of unit weight of water, that is gamma W. Gamma W. Gamma dash is equal to gamma saturation formula we already derived in the last mathematical expression. You can see at the last, gamma saturation is equal to G plus E into gamma W divided by 1 plus E. Same mathematical expression we are using here, gamma saturation, G plus E into gamma W divided by 1 plus E, minus, as it is constant, unit weight of water, that is the gamma W divided by 1. Below that, unit weight of, that is the gamma dash, is equal to G plus E into gamma W. We make it as any 1 plus E is any constant value, common factor, that is the 1 plus E, in upper term minus 1 plus E into gamma W, is equal to G into gamma W plus E into gamma W minus unit weight of water gamma W minus E into gamma W divided by 1 plus E. Here G into gamma W plus E into gamma W minus E into gamma W get cancelled, minus 1, G minus 1 into gamma W divided by 1 plus E is the final answer. You can expect this mathematical expression in the examination for 4 to 5 marks. Next one, derive the expression relating to the void ratio, water content, specific gravity and degree of saturation. Void ratio is denoted by small e. Water content, sometimes in some textbook they call it as a small w, denoted by small w, and some textbook they call it as an MC, moisture content, and some problem they call it as they denoted in WC, water content. Specific gravity, that is the D, and degree of saturation, that is SR. As we already mentioned, discussed, degree of saturation in some of the textbook they call it as an SR, and in some of the textbook they denoted as an a capital S. For fully saturated soil, SR equals 1. As we know, the best example is lake soil. SR, the degree of saturation is 1 or 100%. And the weight of saturated soil, water content, water content of saturation soil, water content at sat, that is W sat. Therefore, E is equal to void ratio is equal to water content into specific gravity G divided by SR. For cross multiplication, E, that is the void ratio into SR, is equal to W into G. Therefore, E is equal to W is nothing but a volume of voids divided by volume of soil equals volume of voids divided by Ws divided by G into gamma W, unit weight of water. Therefore, G is equal to weight of soil divided by volume of soil into weight of what, unit weight of water. Therefore, Vs, that is the volume of soil, is equal to weight of soil divided by G into gamma W. Below that, unit weight of water is equal to weight of water divided by volume of water, that is the WW divided by VW. Therefore, E equals void ratio E equals G into volume of voids divided by weight of soil into weight of water divided by volume of water. Below that, E is equal to G into, there is a specific gravity G into volume of voids, that is the VV, divided by volume of water, that is the VW, into weight of water, that is the WW, divided by weight of soil, that is the WS. Below that, weight of water divided by weight of soil, there is the water content, we call it as a small w, and degree of saturation equals weight volume of water divided by volume of voids, that is VV. Therefore, E equals W into G divided by SR. Therefore, E into SR is equal to W into G. Next mathematical expression, that is saturated unit weight, that is the gamma sat, in terms of G, E and unit weight of water, that is gamma W. Gamma saturation is equal to weight of water plus weight of soil divided by volume of soil plus volume of voids equals G into unit weight of water, there is gamma W, plus E into unit weight of water, there is gamma W, divided by 1 plus E. As we know, specific gravity G and void ratio E, the common term is, that is the unit weight of water, that is gamma W. That is again, there is the gamma saturation is equal to G plus E divided by 1 plus E into unit weight of water, that is gamma W. These are the mathematical expressions. You can expect any one mathematical expression in examinations. Okay. And next, come to the theory part. As we know, in a soil, there are the two types of properties are there. There is index property of soil and engineering properties of soil. The engineering properties of soil is permeability, compressibility, and shear strength. Permeability belongs to, that is the flow through water, flow through soils. That is the what are the water particles or water are passing to the soil media. And compressibility, it's come under the settlement and consolidation property. And shear strength, as we know, C and pi value. C means position and pi means angle of internal friction, C and pi value. Index properties are mainly used in identification and classification of soil. We don't know which type of the soil, okay, based on the clay content, silt content, gravel content, or we can identify the soil and classify the soil with the help of index property of soil, and helps the geotechnical engineer in predicting the suitability of the soil as foundation, construction, and material. Some of the index properties of soils are water content, specific gravity G, and in situ density. In situ means inside. Okay, in situ density, particle size distribution is nothing but a sieve analysis. Consistency limits are liquid limit, plastic limit, and shrinkage limit. Relative density, relative density. These are the some of the index properties of soil. First one is that is the water content. How we can determine the water content of soil? Usually there are the three methods are there to calculate the water content or moisture content of soil sample. Here there are the two types of soil samples are there. First one is the disturbed soil sample and another one is undisturbed soil sample. Okay. In the second module we can study in detail of undisturbed and disturbed soil sample. And another method is we have to calculate the moisture content in the field, and some of the that is the moisture content or water content we can calculate it in the laboratory, okay, with the modern equipments. Here first one is oven dry method, pycnometer method, and the rapid moisture meter method. These are the usually three methods we can calculate use for the determination of water content. First one is the oven dry method. The name itself it's completely belongs to oven. Okay. What are the apparatus are required? That is the moisture content cup or tin is required, that is the metal tin is required, and the oven is required, and small amount of soil is required. What is the test procedure? First we have to collect the that is the soil sample from the field. We know that is it contains the small amount of moisture content, but mathematically we don't know what is the percentage, whether that is a 30%, 40%, or 60, 70, 80. We don't know what is the exact percentage of water. With the help of the oven dry method we can calculate what is the percentage of water. After 24 hours, first collect the soil sample and take down the empty weight of lid or metal cup that is called as an W1. Afterwards, take down the weight of that is the lid or metal cup plus wet soil, that is W1, and next one is W2, that is the lid plus dry soil after 24 hours, okay, with 105-degree temperature, 105 to 110-degree temperature. Okay, you can calculate what is the dry density. The moisture contents are evaporated. We can calculate what is the weight of cup plus dry soil. And next one is weight of, that is the empty weight of cup or lid. Okay, with the help of W1, W2, W3 we can calculate what is the water content. So moisture content or water content equals, that is denoted by small w, W2 minus W3, that is the dry soil, weight of dry soil plus container minus of weight of cup, divided by weight of cup plus dry soil minus weight of cup plus wet soil into 100. We can calculate what is the moisture content or water content. Next one is with the help of the pycnometer. You already conducted this experiment in the PMT lab during third semester. When you are in third semester, pycnometer is the one of the method to calculate the moisture content. Apparatus are required: pycnometer bottle, weighing balance, and soil. These are the materials are required. What is the test procedure? First, take down the empty weight of pycnometer, that is called as an M1. Okay, and next one is pycnometer with the wet soil. That wet soil is 1/4 of bottle wet soil, and W3 pycnometer of soil plus filled with the water, 1/4 of soil, remaining there is the space is completely covered with or filled with the water, that is M3. And next one is M4, that is the mass of pycnometer filled with the water only, means that is the pycnometer bottle plus full of water. Okay, now calculate what is the weight of that is the M1, M2, M3, M4 with the help of the weighing balance. So that wise W equals water content. The W is equal to M2 minus of M1 divided by M3 minus of M4 into specific gravity, that is the specific gravity of soil, that is denoted by g minus 1 divided by g into minus 1 into 100. We can calculate what is the moisture content or water content of soil sample in percentage. Next one is the rapid moisture meter method. Immediately we can calculate the moisture content or water content in the field itself with the help of the rapid moisture meter method. Here we have to collect the soil sample. There is the 6 grams of soil is mixed with the fresh calcium carbonate. Manually we can mix it, and water in the soil react with the calcium carbonate is released the acetylcyclical gel. The amount of gas is produced depend upon the available water. This gas created a pressure on sensitivity diagram, and water content is directly recorded on the calibrated meter. This method is not very accurate, but it is extremely rapid. In some of the remote places, we have to calculate the moisture content or water content immediately. During that time, we can't come to laboratories and we can't calculate the moisture content and water content. During that situation, with the help of the rapid moisture meter method, we can calculate the water content, but it is not 100% accurate. Okay, but due to very there is the extreme rapid, we can go for this kind of method. Any doubts, students? Any doubts? Any doubts? See, today what are the relationship we discussed? These are all very important in your exam point of view. Okay, out of 9 derivation, you can expect 2 to 3 derivation. That is 100%. Okay, you can expect for 6 to 7 marks, sometimes 8 to 9 marks. You can expect. Okay. If you have any doubt with respect to derivations, now you can ask, because these are the basic relationships or mathematical expression for upcoming classes. Students, please go through the mathematical expressions. If you have any doubt, you can ask.
Sir, please repeat the second derivation once more.
Mm, sorry, sorry. Once again, you can repeat. No.
Sir, second
Okay,
derivation.
okay, okay. Okay. Here, derive the expression for unit weight of partially saturated soil. Means partially saturated soil means that is not completely 100% saturated soil. For example, 100% saturated soil means clay soil. Okay, partially saturated soil means that is the garden soil, and hence derive the unit weight of two-phase system. And we have to derive with help of two-phase diagram. We have to derive the unit weight. In this, there is the expression below that they clearly given gamma b, that is the unit bulk unit weight. Bulk unit weight means that is garden soil. Bulk unit weight equals G, that is specific gravity of soil G, plus E is the void ratio of that soil sample, that is small e, and SR is degree of saturation. When degree of saturation come into picture means it is completely dry soil. For example, field soil, football ground soil means that is completely zero. If it is completely lake soil, fully completed or completed saturated soil means fully saturated soil means that is lake soil, that is 1 or 100%. Here they clearly mention partially saturated soil. Whether there is a 99% or 1%, we don't know. So that wise SR into come into picture here. Into unit weight of water, that is gamma W, divided by 1 plus E, that is the void ratio. With the reference of three-phase diagram. Three-phase diagram means lake soil, bottom is completely covered with the soil, above that water, above that air. Soil, water and air. Here weight of air is 0, that is WA is 0. Weight of water we can expect in numerical, weight of soil also we can expect. So that was total weight is equal to weight of water plus weight of soil. And next one is volume of voids. Volume of voids is first one weight of air, volume of air, sorry, volume of air plus volume of water equals volume of voids plus volume of soil. Total volume is equal to volume of air plus volume of water plus volume of soil. We can club both the volume of water plus volume of air per volume of voids, that is VV, with help of three-phase diagram. Come to the gamma B. Here weight of water plus weight of soil. Here dividing the numerator and denominator by volume of voids. Volume of soil, that is Vs. Weight of water divided by Vs plus weight of soil Ws divided by Vs divided by volume of voids divided by volume of soil plus volume of soil divided by volume of soil. Yeah. Okay. Here volume of soil plus divided by volume of soil we can get cancel. Volume of voids divided by volume of soil, we call it as an E, that is nothing but a void ratio E. Weight of soil divided by weight of volume, sorry, volume of soils, we call it as a unit weight of soil, that is gamma S. Weight of water divided by volume of water, we call it as a gamma W, unit weight of water. With a cross multiplication, weight of water is equal to volume of water into unit weight of water. Below that, therefore gamma B is equal to unit weight of water into volume of water divided by volume of soil plus unit weight of soil, that is gamma S, divided by E means that is the void ratio E plus 1 or 1 plus E, both are same, equals unit weight of water into volume of water divided by volume of soil plus G into unit weight of water, that is gamma W. divided by 1 plus E. Specific gravity is equal to unit weight of soil divided by unit weight of water, that is gamma S divided by gamma W. Cross multiplication, unit weight of soil, that is gamma S, is equal to G into gamma W. Therefore, gamma B is equal to unit weight of water, that is gamma W, into volume of water divided by volume of soil, into volume of watts divided by volume of watts plus unit weight of soil, that is gamma S, divided by E plus 1, equals unit weight of water into volume of water divided by volume of watts into volume of watts divided by volume of soil plus G into gamma W is nothing but a unit weight of soil. Below that, volume of soil, volume of watts divided by volume of soil equals, that is the E, is nothing but a void ratio. Degree of saturation is equal to volume of water divided by volume of watts. Therefore, gamma B is equal to unit weight of water, that is gamma W, into SR, degree of saturation, into E, that is the void ratio, plus G into unit weight of water, that is gamma W, divided by 1 plus E. Therefore, gamma B is equal to gamma W into G plus SR into E divided by 1 plus E. This is bulk unit weight. For example, garden soil. Okay, for completely dry soil, football ground or some places, okay, degree of saturation is completely, it is 0. SR is completely 0 because we can't expect any moisture content or water content. When SR is equal to 0, here gamma B as converted as a gamma D, unit weight of dry unit weight of soil, gamma D is equal to G into unit weight of water, that is gamma W, divided by 1 plus E. Suppose that soil is completely converted as in a fully saturated soil, then gamma sat 2 come into picture, for example lake soil. Therefore, G plus E into SR is 1 or 100%, 1 into E, again that is E only, into unit weight of water, that is gamma W, divided by 1 plus E, that is the void ratio 1 plus E. In examination, you can expect questions like this. Derive the expressions for the unit weight of a partially saturated soil and hence derive the unit weight of two-phase system. And one more question you can expect: what is the relationship between unit weight of water, bulk unit weight of soil, and dry unit weight of soil, and saturated unit weight of soil? That is gamma B, gamma D, and gamma saturation. What is the relationship? You can expect these two questions in your examination, but derivations is same. Okay. Any doubt? Any doubt?
No, sir.
Yes, students, I will share the feedback. There is a quiz link in your chat box. Okay, please fill it after the class. Okay. Now I will take the attendance. Abdul.
Present, sir.
Abdul.
Present.
I think this is the third class, no?
Yes, sir.
Can anyone reply? This is the third class or fourth class? I think this is the third class.
Third class.
Yes, sir.
Abdul.
Yes, sir.
Adarsh.
Present, sir.
Adarsh Shukla. Adarsh Keja. Aditya Kumar, USN 6,
Present, sir.
USN 6,
Present, sir.
7,
Present, sir.
9,
Present,
10,
sir.
10, USN 10, USN 10, USN 10, USN 12,
Present, sir.
13,
Present, sir.
15, 15, USN 15, USN 15. Pranay, can you mute your mic? 16,
Yes, sir.
17, 18, 19,
Yes, sir.
Present, sir.
21, 22, 23,
Yes, sir.
Present, sir.
24,
Present, sir.
25, 26, 27,
Present, sir.
29, 30,
Present, sir.
30, 30,
Present, sir. Present, sir.
31, 31, 32, 33, 34,
Present, sir.
Present, sir.
Present, sir.
34,
Sir, 33.
35,
Yes, sir.
35,
Yes, sir.
36,
Present, sir.
37, 37. Rahul, please, can you mute your mic?
Oh, okay, sir.
Rahul K. 37, 38, 40, 41.
Yes, sir.
Which one? 40 or 41?
40.
Hello?
40, sir. 40.
41, 43,
Present, sir.
44,
Present, sir.
45,
Present, sir.
47,
Present, sir.
48,
Present, sir.
50,
Present, sir.
51, 52, 53, 54,
Present, sir.
55,
Yes, sir.
56, 57,
Present, sir.
58,
Present, sir.
59, 60, 62,
Present, sir. 61 present.
62,
Present, sir.
64,
Present, sir.
64, 64,
Present.
65,
Present, sir.
66,
Present, sir.
66,
Yes, sir.
49, 16 CV, 17 CV 44, 17 CV 58, 17 CV 67, 400,
Present, sir.
101. Huh?
Sir, 400%.
401, 402, 403, 404, 405.
Yes, sir.
Present, sir.
What is your revision?
403, sir.
Next, 404, 405.
Yes, sir.
Yes, 17 CV 18 present, sir.
17 CV 18.
17 CV 32.
17 CV 18. Okay, next.
17 CV 32.
18 CV 004, sir.
Huh?
18 CV 004, sir.
Okay, next.
17 CV 32.
What is the name? Veerbhadra.
Yes, sir.
Veerbhadra, can you call afterwards, pa?
Okay, sir.
004, sir.
18 010.
Sorry.
18 CV 010.
Bhartesh.
Yeah, sir.
Sir, 18 CV 004, sir.
Over, pa.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
17 CV 32, sir.
Students, if you have any doubt, you can call. Okay. Thank you, pa. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.